Hello, my name is Larita Humphrey, and today I am going to show you how I came to a decision for a new restaurant location using 1000 minds. Once I have set up my account in 1000 minds, I am able to start with a new decision model where I will start in the setup screen. The first thing that I did was I renamed my model as Larita Humphrey Rest of Project, which is the name for this assignment. Then I chose my activity mode of selection, considering other factors too, which will lead me through the questions in order to set my preference values. The next screen that I come to is Team, and it allows me to add or remove other people in order to give them access to working on this decision process. If I were to use this model at work, I would be adding my coworkers. But if I were using it for my personal use, I would most likely add my husband and possibly my children, depending on the decision we were trying to make. For this particular instance, I completed the rest of the project on my own, so I am the only one listed under the team. After that, I will move to the criteria screen where I can think about the different items that will influence my decision for this project. I have chosen to use car parking facilities, closeness to customer, visibility, image, office floor area, and comfort. Each of these criteria have a level ranking, which can include as few as 2 levels, such as good or poor, or multiple levels. One thing to note is that the more levels that are added, the more questions that you have to answer when it is in this activity mode. Next, we will look at other factors that we need to take into consideration while making our decision. For this project, I have chosen population base, whether or not it is a seasonal location, and how many other restaurants are located within 5 miles of this location, given the price range of $10 to $99. After we have entered the other factors, we can choose our alternatives. As you can see, I have listed alternatives of cities surrounding the Muskegon, Michigan area, including Big Rapids, Coopersville, Grand Haven, Ludington, Norton Shores, and Ravenna. This is also where I have filled in the criteria that applies to each of these alternatives, as well as the other factors for each of the alternatives. Once all of the alternatives are completed with the information applicable, there are a series of questions to answer in order to assist in my final decision. The top picture, number 1, shows what the questions will look like. You can see that it gives me 2 hypothetical options where I would pick which one I prefer. In picture 2, once all the questions are answered, you will see it states, "Well done," and you can move on to the next step. Now that all of my decisions have been made, I can go to the Preference Values screen, and it will show me the result of all the questions that I have answered. As you can see, the closeness to customers has been the highest influence on my decisions. The second picture, the radar chart, shows a criterion of weights using a different visual format. Now we go to the Ranked Alternatives screen, where it gives me a table view of my ranked alternatives from first to sixth and how much they match my criteria based on my answers. As you see here, Ludington is a 96% match based on my answers, followed by Coopersville at 81% and Grand Haven at 65.3%. The final screen is the selection screen, and you can format how you would like your results displayed. In Figure A, the results are displayed as a graph and, again, shows Ludington as the top match at 96%, as well as the population base of 8,061 people. Below, in Figure B, is another table view of those ranked alternatives, with the information displayed on the graph, which is the total score in population base, as well as the overall rank. According to this information, my final decision is to open a new restaurant in Ludington, Michigan, which I personally think would be a great option. Thank you for allowing me to share this information with you today, and I hope that in the future, 1000 Minds is able to help you in your decision-making process as well. For more information on the data used in this presentation, please check out the following links. Thank you.